Morning everyone, I have some finished items to show you. I made this video yesterday and forgot 2 of the items, so we're doing it again. I'm wearing one of them. This is the Signet Boho Spirit in Festival colour that I bought, that I showed you in a previous video, and this is not the intended pattern I was going to use. This is the Lydia shawl, and I was going to use the springtime shawl that I showed you. I couldn't get on with the pattern. People who've written about it on Ravelry say it's fine and they had no problem, so I don't know what I was doing. I think I know what was wrong, because this is quite a similar pattern, but it's not got front post, there we go, there's a word, front post stitches to make the texture. So I could have probably, once I'd started this and figured it out, I could have changed it to the front post to give the texture, but I liked how this came out. I think it works well. I think it's pretty. I used 2 full skeins of the Festival, pretty much all. Did I have a bit there? I think it's in my little jar of oddments over there, is probably like that much, so not enough for another repeat. It's a tad big on me, it reaches past my waist, but the friend I've made it for is taller than me, so isn't everyone, so she should be fine. And I think the colours are really pretty, so yay, another Christmas present finished. Speaking of Christmas, smooth link there, Kim. You know the elves I'm not making? I got asked again this morning at school, these elf things, are you doing them? No, I'm not. This is going to be for a brother of someone who already has one of these. So she asked me very nicely and was very sorry. I don't know why. I do kind of know why I don't like them, making them so much. It's fine, you know, the pattern's great. This is by Keep Calm and Crochet On. I think the designer's name's Heather Gibb. I'll link it below. He's got pipe cleaners in his legs, pipe cleaners in his arms. Yes, I think he has got a weight in his stomach. So he's weighted, so he won't fall off the edge. His collar keeps sticking up at the back. But yeah, this is more like the traditional design. Shelf elf. I made a couple of these, not more than a couple, 2 years ago. I made a couple a year ago, and 1 this year. So that's, oh, him has just fallen over. He's done the splits and fallen. Oh, he's done it again. Sorry. And then I made a girl elf, because it was asked for very, very, very nicely by a lady who bought a boy elf of these last year. She really wanted a sister for him. So he has a sister now. So this pattern was from Simply Crochet issue 25. Rihanna sent me the pattern. Hi Rihanna. Because I couldn't find the magazine anywhere, and she didn't intend to make it, so she sent me it very kindly. Where the pattern would had a like the bottom of the coat or the skirt of the coat, I used the same stitch count for that, and then made it do this foofy bit with the skirt, and then put the bobble stitch that you use for the collar and the cuff and the hat. I put that around the edge of the skirt. Everything else is, you know, all the other limbs are the same. So I think she's cute. Her hair, I knotted it in at the front and then brought it around the sides, and I've actually stitched it in at the side so it stays in place here, and then fed it round the back, and I've added, like, knotted in some extra hair at the back so that I could plait it. Yay, go me. I don't do girly hair, which is why I cut it all off. I can't do girly stuff. So there she is. They are both going to new homes tomorrow, and they've got to be concealed so that children, any children that might see them or might see me handing them over, don't know what they are, because it's all, you know, they work for Santa and they're watching for good behaviour and stuff. Which makes explaining it to my kids quite fun. It's like, I'm helping Santa. So it's like, don't tell anyone, because it's a secret, I'm helping out, and these really are watching for Santa. So, yeah. Then I made baby booties, because the family baby we have is due this month. I can't remember what day in November. A couple of weeks. I think she's 38 weeks now, poor sister. So excited. So they look massive. They're not going to be like, this is the 0 to 3 months size. I think it says that it needs to be 10 centimetres long or something like that. But, I don't know what to do with the laces. The laces are there on the pattern. You're not going to want them really for a baby. I don't know. I might have to, try and stitch them in place or something. I don't know. But when mine had booties, I never had handmade booties, but shoes and stuff when they were kids were just a nightmare, because they just fell off, didn't they? But they're there, if they can, because they're all very soft and manoeuvrable. Maybe they can just pop it on the foot when it's a baby's a little bit bigger, and if it's some warmth through the winter, then yay. So, because I gave up on trying to decide on a blanket to make, because I just couldn't, I decided to do the booties and then a Dress Me bunny. Now this is a pattern, I've done one of these before for a party Tobin was supposed to go to. This is the Dress Me Bunny by Sharon Ayala. So it's good size. I think it's about 18 inches tall. So cute. I've not finished its nose, and it's covered in pins, because I had to play a very, very risky game of yarn chicken, because this is Red Heart Super Saver in the Aran colour. I love this colour. It's so useful. I use it for faces of the Mario and Luigi and stuff. Base of these. I made a whole bunny out of this. I must have had 2 balls, because this used quite a bit. So I was making the legs 2 at a time out of a cake, and I've got each end of the remaining wall. I thought, if it runs out, I'm just going to have to do short legs. So I've got like that much left. It's a tiny pathetic ball, and I'm saving that for extra sewings, because I did short tails thinking, to sew them on with, thinking if need be I'll sew it in a different colour. I need, to get the body parts done. So the tail is done. I've done a solid, because Sharon gives 2 options, a pom-pom tail or a crocheted sort of a proper amigurumi tail, because you don't want to give, really, I don't want to give pom-pom to a baby. I've made sure my safety eyes are in. I didn't glue them in, because I I didn't fancy getting the glue gun out, to be perfectly honest, and potentially ruining the only wall I had. I was like, no, you can't really do it. So, the eyes are in. Now, I don't know what to do about the clothes, because I don't know if it's a baby boy or a baby girl. I don't know if it matters. I might just make it some brown dungarees like I did for the one I made for Riley, who's called Mr. Flopsy, because I don't think the toys have to be, gender specific. So I might just make the overalls. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. He's been made since... It has been made since Sunday, and it's just had a little... sat on my little chest of drawers in my bedroom with my growing collection of finished items that don't have a home. I don't do this. I make things and they go. And now I'm not doing the craft fair, and I've decided I'm not doing the other craft fair either. The other school. Yeah. Had some time to not be making toys like a crazy person, and I quite like it. So, yeah, it's been sat on my chest of drawers with the little booties on its knee, waiting to tell me whether it's a boy or a girl. So, I'm doing quite well. I've got my friend's present done, I've got my dad's present done, I've got Paul's grandpop's present done. I don't appear to be making presents for Paul's side of the family because he's a pain in the bum and doesn't appreciate them, so he can go and buy them himself. Says that. Well, apart from the grand, because I want to make that for her, but for like his dad and his dad's wife, I was going to make presents for her, but not doing it now. Not doing it. So, probably my niece and nephew, I will make something for. The new niece or nephew, when we know the gender, I'll perhaps make a blanket then, once I know what it is, or what it be. So, last things to show you. They're so cute. So, remember I made Diego. This is the pattern by Lala, the Halloween special pack. So, I made Diego, and he's super cute. And then, who did I make first? I made Frank. Oh, I love him. I love him. I love his hair. It feels like really textured as well. Super clever way of doing it. I'll be using that on some other things. I love it. Love it. So he's gorgeous. My little Frank, they sat in my window. I've just taken him out the front window because I suppose I better move them. But I leave them there all the time. Like, and I made Brian. Isn't he amazing? He's got a bone like sticking out. That arm's a bone. And then look at the brain. Oh, he's got a very handsome brain. How clever is that? Obviously, I can't tell you how I did it because it's a paid for pattern, but you do like an inner part to him, so that the brain sits on the top, and then this comes up. It was quite tricky getting tiny safety eyes, or eye, as the case may be, through 2 layers of crochet. Oh, that was not fun. And then stitched his other eye in and put his little bone arm on. But how clever! I would seriously recommend getting this pattern. Yeah, it's great. I was like, oh, I wonder how she'll do it. It's awesome. So, yeah, very clever lady for thinking that up. So, he's lovely. So I have my little trio of spooky dudes. How cool are they? I have to get more of her patterns and make more now, and they'll just be everywhere around my house, and Paul will probably tell me off. But I said to him, which one do you prefer? And he just went, what's the right answer? I'm like, seriously, which one do you prefer? What do you want me to say? I'm like, have an opinion, jeez. I can't decide. I think Frankie knows. I love him. It's awesome. So, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do now. What time is it? 11:45. I'm going to have some lunch. I've not seen my sister today. She's back. She's been on holiday. I saw her last week when she got back. And I was going to go see her today, but my nephew is not very well. So, he's got a bug. So I said, I'll leave it till there's no germs, thanks. Because we don't want germs. I did want to see her, but we don't want the germs. So, I will leave you to it. Hopefully, I will get the software sorted on the computer. I'm going to try a different way of uploading, or a different software to format the video. If I can remember what it is, and if I can be bothered. If I can't, I'll do it on Movie Maker and upload it like I do, rather than waiting, but we'll see. I'm making a teddy bear now for a little boy whose birthday is on the 11th. I'm sure it's the 11th. I think it was Remembrance Day. I don't think he fell on a Sunday last year, but it's around now. So I'm going to make him a little teddy bear and get that posted off to him. He loves Iggle Piggle, and if I had time, I would make him Niggle Piggle, but they're too big. They just take too long. So, but it's nice to be able to make a few, presents that I wouldn't have necessarily had time to make, and get them sent off to him. So I will do that. I'll show you this quick. So there it is, all stretched out. It's lovely. Nice to work with as well, this yarn. And the pattern I'll link, like I said, it's a Lydia shawl. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. And you might notice somebody wearing this shawl on the designer page. Oh, it's fallen off the chair. Oh, it's... Never mind. Right, so I hope everybody is well. Yeah, I don't know what else I'll be doing after I've done the teddy bear. Christmas presents, which I probably won't be able to show you because my niece watches. Oh my goodness. So, yes, I should really go, shouldn't I? Right, I'll speak to you all soon, guys. Bye.